Thank you. I was keep on forgetting that every time. Okay, so I can use either $$ for fetching the group of elements, or I can use even locator method also will fetch for you group of elements. Both. Generally, locator will be going to identify a single element and also multiple elements. Same you can use. Let's run this. Last part, have you all completed this one?
Not at Ramesh.
No, I did not complete. Even I did not copy the text path.
Oh, okay. So it is failing. So where it is failing, links list
Link
is
view.
not iterable. So see, we got all of them fail on failure. You will get a tracers, you will get a execution videos, everything. So let's see what is this problem. Because it, I think it didn't fetch all the links. I think dollar was fetching and this one is not fetching all of them. Yeah, it is not fetching all of them. Generally, I think we have to give XPath. Let me try for this one. I'll use for this one locator. Let's come out of this. Control C, you press it. Trying to find. Yeah. So going through that, we need to see second one. Still, it is fetching the href value. It failed. That means locator is not working. It's not fetching all the one, but yeah, use $$ only. So sometimes it works, and but here in this case it's not working. Use $$ only. Always $$ is preferred to fetch a group of elements, and see now it will work.
Ramesh, can you explain the text path on line number 23? Because when I copied
Yeah.
the text path, it was showing in the double quotes of TB body, but because in the script we have used the double quotes, and again there is a double quote, so it cannot be used. I think you have given some explanation. I think I missed that part. Why you
Okay.
have put it a single quote on that T
Yeah.
body ID?
Yeah. Okay. Let me give you that. So in the JavaScript based, if you use a double quotes in the outer layer, okay, outer part, this one, right? Generally we have to pass as a string, right? In JavaScript, string can be either single quotes or double quotes. You have to enclose, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So if you use a double quotes, but inside the XPath, you cannot use a double quotes again. So if I use a double quotes, it will throw compile time error. See this. It will throw compile time error.
Yeah.
It won't allow. Double quotes inside, double quotes are not allowed in JavaScript. Single quotes inside, single quotes are not allowed. Double quotes inside, it will allow single quotes. And single quotes inside, double quotes is allowed. So let me show you that also. One more line I will take, so that both you can see the difference. So now I will put a single quotes. Even in single quotes I can represent, right, string.
Yeah.
So now see, this is throwing a error here because it is a single quotes. Here you have to put a double quotes in the XPath inside. Now that will be, let me use one so that duplicate won't pick up. right? So this is the difference. Please catch here.
Now, when you copy this exactly X path in double quotes, if I put it in the inspector, will it recognize that element? Because
Yeah, yeah,
usually,
yeah. It will like recognize. Both will. I'll show you. It will recognize.
okay, because we modified that string, no, like the entire X
No,
path.
no. It will recognize. No issues with that. So even you modified, but only double quotes you changed, it will recognize. See, it is
Yeah.
recognizing, right? So even if you put a single quotes also, it will recognize. This all XPath, it doesn't matter with the Playwright. XPath, it will recognize. See, 1 of 9 you got it. Clear? And you see, we got all the product names also. These are the product names, right? All the product names we got. Okay? Okay. So, and this is the how to fetch multiple elements. I want to show you one more how to validate. On the top right side we have a profile icon. Profile icon has a dynamic name will come, right? So how can you validate that? So that the dynamic names, and how can you fetch that, and then how you will check that it is present or not. And let me take, so here we have, so now you see there is in this website, if you log in with admin, right? If you log in with admin 123, so the top right side you will get this value, right? So this, you need to get this dynamic text, and you can asset or just to say should be visible or something, right? You can do that, but dynamically I want to do that. How can you check that? Or any text you want to verify, that is also fine. But let's see how to do that. And here also I found this the one image. See, this image has a alt attribute, so I can use get by alt text. So if there is a alt attribute, you can use get by alt text inbuilt locator. So I'll complete that get by alt text also here. And let me show you this. Let's take another example. So locating built-in method, something, we can create another file. So have you completed all this till this point?
No, I did not complete.
Okay. So you're not getting suggestions? Sorry.
No, I'm getting it. I'm stuck. Now I completed the text part one.
Okay. What about others? Soumya?
I'm not. I'll do it later. Anyways, I'm
Okay.
not following it. Halfway only I'll follow. Later I'm stuck.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but you're able to get, right, how to fetch multiple elements.
Yeah.
Just use await page dot $, and your locator. So that's a locator should represent a group of elements.
Yeah. Now
And
I'm able to understand, but when I practice this one, maybe a little bit more.
yeah. That's what. When we are practicing, we'll get more doubts.
Yeah.
That's a common thing. But remember, so a single element you can identify with the locator method. Multiple elements, if you want to identify, you have to use a $.
Ramesh, can you go to the first line? I think I'm getting some error in the first line itself. Okay. Constant test.
Which one?
Test.
This one?
Yeah. I think, okay, maybe I think I didn't given the space between that.
Or you can do simply import also here. See, import also you can do. Any one is fine. Import, you can put a test. Anything you can use. This is also fine. Same you can replace import with this test I expect you can use from Playwright test you can write. That is also one of the other way for this. Yeah, this is another way you can do Playwright test you can use. Okay, so import also you can do. Both are correct, but so generally I am doing require, but import also will do later. Okay, so yeah.
So here we are importing Chromium as a browser, right? Sir? But we need to import a test and expect that.
You can do anything in this. You can put instead of Chromium, you can put a test and expect. It's all what you want to import from this Playwright test. Okay. So what you want to import from this Playwright test. That's it. This is all the what kind of modules, sub-modules you want from this module. So either a test is for test, expect is for verifications.
Ramesh, can you scroll down to the last one, like when we are printing all the product names?
Yeah. Text content is it is going to fetch the text of that product.
Okay. For me, only one product is getting.
So maybe you have this here the index based you have given any for any div. Can you check that div? You remove that index, okay? If there is index,
Oh, yeah. Index is there.
because that first one it will represent div one if you give,
Got it.
because this are all divs, right? All these products are in div. So this is a one div and this is another div. So this but I am going through this text. So and all this text if you want to represent that indexes you have to remove.
Okay.
Same you can try with this price. Fetch all the each product name and also price you need to print for each product. Price also you need to print. You can try this exercise, okay? So that let me give you the XPath for that. So
Yeah,
this is
we'll
the
try that one.
so this is H5 we have to give. So instead of H4, this div after you give H5 directly. Don't give H4. H4A we have written, right? So this just give here H5. See, now it will get all the prices. So this is the XPath for you. So to get all the 9. So you print so one more variable you take, price variable. Otherwise, let me do that.
We'll do. Oh, you're saying instead of H4,
So
H5 only we have.
Yeah, this div after you give h5. You jump from this div, then h5. Don't go inside here.
Oh, okay. Then we should not be giving one more div then. Just div and then div
No,
h5.
you can start from there. You can start from this everything as it is. You keep h4 place. You remove h, just put h5.
Yeah, yeah. What is the
So this
same
will
thing?
give you. Let me write this also. So I'll take this one, product prices. Okay. See, now it is throwing error. What I did, I in single quotes inside, single quotes I kept. So what I'll do, I'll put a double quotes. So both examples I am showing so that it will be good for you also. Okay. So now product prices. Now this product price I have to get it, right? So take one more variable, const product price. Product prices. It is using all the arrays concept and everything, but yeah. So let's see this. So you can just give the text content. Oh, it is. I'm not iterating, right? That's why it is taking array dot from product name index of product, then text content. Okay. Then so print product name and product price. So you can remove this. You don't need it twice. But I don't want to click it. If you want to click, you can click the product. But yeah, just price we want. Product name and price. Each product text we are getting from this array. This is the array, right? It's an array, a group of elements. All the prices from that array dot from product names, index of each product, price you are getting.
But the same way also we can give, right? The earlier
One
one, the
more,
product
yeah, you have to give one
way
more
of.
for loop for this.
Oh, okay.
So, but this is also a array, right? You have to loop it. Instead of that, you can do other way. So this is the one. And this array inside you are getting each element. So this you are getting the each product first. That product price. So then the index you are getting product index, and then you are getting the text content. So if you use the index based for loop, and directly you can give that price of this index, and then text content you can do that. So automatically it will iterate.
So Ramesh, we have declared on the top like const test expect, right? We are not using any validations to check and
No,
accept.
here we are not validating Soumya. Just
Okay.
what we are doing is we are just printing a group of elements. One by one we are printing. First we got the group of elements.
Even though we declared on top for importing
Expect I have declared, but I haven't used anywhere. But if you can use, see, that's why it is showing a not used one. If you use, see, it is highlighting, right?
Okay.
So if you don't use, and you just remove that, not required. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
You can remove that also. And I can get the prices also here, and like this, and both will be printed. So let's execute this. Like that you can so do a lot of whatever you want, useful things you can do, right? Every product price you want to know. This is the one good use case. But it's all how you will build an XPath. Object identification is the crucial thing. See that? You got all of them. So 360, and you can just compare, right? 360 Nokia 820 and Nexus 650, Samsung Galaxy 800. Let's go. Yeah, iPhone 6. So everything perfect, right? We got everything properly. So this is how very useful. I want to do one more. I'll extend a little bit because last week we missed it, right? So I'm just extending a little bit. One more last one. I want to show you this get by alt text I want to use here. And also I use it get by placeholder, get by role I have used. And I want to show you that dynamic thing how to validate, okay? So that purpose we are going to. Let's create another one, another file quickly. Orange HRM login we did already, right? One. Okay, I can reuse here. I can reuse here itself, not required one more file. So here I will do that get by alt text. So verify the what is this? Orange HRM so logo. Okay, so I don't know why this is using. My intention is I want to use const logo equal to. So I'll use get by alt text. Okay. Get by alt text. So I'm not using this one. So I'll just use alt text. That's it. Get by alt text. And then, so how can you verify whether that element is present or not? How can you verify that? So by anything you want to check whether that element is present or not in the web page, you just call that expect method. So await expect and this logo element to be visible. So you have to use to be visible. Await. So expect logo to be visible. So this is the one get by alt text. And one I have used already placeholder, but let me, so we have a placeholder also for this. So we can use a placeholder. This is the placeholder we already used yesterday, but yeah, fine. So let me use for one of them get by placeholder. So I don't need all of this. I think this is a username only. Just press the tab. So get by role is there, get by placeholder is there, and so another one I'll use a get by placeholder. I don't want this one. Even get by placeholder also similar, I think. So for the password, but our main intention is a different one. Okay. Yeah, placeholder is password, and get by role button. See where they have taken name. So for this login button, it is, so you can use a type submit, right? You can use a type submit. So name attribute is not there, right? Where is the name attribute? He has taken wrong one. So we have to take this locator type, get by role, type button, and type is submit. That's how we can do that. So then, so it will go to next page. So asset a verify successful login by checking next page. We can do that verification. A dashboard page is present or not. Await expect page dot to have URL. So let's go to admin 123. So this is the URL I am verifying. And also my next target is I want to check this element is present or not. So here you can see we have a P, but this is the inside again div. So UL onwards it is starting. So this is the perfect, our applications will be like this only, right? You won't get a direct value sometimes. So these classes and all those. So just right click, copy, and see what is the XPath you got it. Control F. See, we got this exactly the same. Or you can use this class value, directly class value. You can use the class value. Okay, I can write a XPath with a class value. So no need to go one level up. You can start writing your own XPath. Otherwise, you can use selector sub. So what they are given? See, they are given a class value. You can take this one, simple. Or this is a selector. I'll take a XPath. Let me take an XPath and we'll write that. So first identify that. So identify this. Even if you want to verify the dashboard text, you can verify this dashboard text also. Right? Get by text. You can verify this to be visible or not. I have shown you in the previous classes. You can just apply that. My main intention is this one. This can be a dynamic, right? I want to get this name, and then it should be visible. I want to verify. So then I will click on that. I'll verify. I will click on the logout link. So that is the one, our main intention. Let's do that. Dashboard, verify the name is present or not. So user name const name or user profile, basically that's correct. User profile. But that is not the one I want. Await page dot locator, because we are using XPath, use page dot locator, and that locator value is the XPath what we have written. Okay, then await. So verify that user. So instead of to have a text, I'll just verify whether it is present or not. So to be visible, I'll just put user profile to be visible, and you can use this also, but my main intention is to be visible. This can be changed, right? You can, if you know that value, so that's fine, but here see it is Pranjal something, right? So this value is different, but if it is the same, you know exactly this will be there every time. This data also you can put it in the fixer files and you can read from there. You don't need to hard code. So you know with whom you are logging in, and always this should be the value. and that you can verify that. Then we need to click on that. So let's click on that, right? You can click on this. So just do the same click action, user profile dot click. Click on user profile link. So you don't need this one. That's wrong. They are given wrong. So this is the again P, same thing. I can use this to perform a click action. I don't need of this entire thing again. And then I want to click log out. Right? I want to click log out. Get by role. So you can see I will give, instead of get by role, I'm going to give locator. So, and the locator value I'm going to give. So what is this logout? So we can put this XPath. Simple. You don't need to struggle much. You can take XPath. See, single quote inside single quote, not allowed. So I'll put double quotes. Dot click. That's it. So these are the some of the thing how you can validate the user profile value. So here also single quotes inside single quotes not allowed. That's why it was complaining. Just change that. See, the error has gone now. Make sure you taken care of this single quote inside. In the XPath you put double quotes, or if you use a double quotes, use single quotes. So npx playwright test validate HRM login. So get by all text we did, and perfectly it has completed. I will run in all the browsers. I don't want in single browser. Even in so headless mode I'll run. So all 5 browsers it will trigger. Yeah, done. So 27 seconds it has taken for 5 browsers. What are the 5 browsers? It is Chromium, Firefox, WebKit, Chrome, Google Chrome, and Microsoft Edge. All 5 browsers it has run. That's the beauty. You can see the report. Just run this. Show report. It will generate the report. So nicely for all of the others. We just kept still test. So we didn't give a proper name. So you can put a name. Validate playwright build locators and HRM login test. So we have to give proper name. Yeah, that's it. For the day we covered, just I'm recapping, we covered the built-in locators, get by alt text, get by placeholder, get by role, and get by text also we covered, and so almost these are all covered. Get by role, get by text, get by placeholder, get by label I didn't cover, get by alt text, get by title, and get by label I need to cover. Maybe next class we'll see these two, and then we'll see how to select checkboxes, how to select radio buttons, how to select drop downs. We'll see next class. And also this class we covered how to fetch multiple elements, how to iterate them, and we have seen how to identify elements with a locator method, and $$ for the group of elements. And you can use different formats. Await page dot locator value dot click method or fill method you can use, or await page dot fill method inside you can give a locator name and value. If it is a click method, await page dot click, you can just give a element locator. So, or you can use a locator format also. So these are the two formats. Any one you can use. Await page dot locator, locator value dot click. So this is the one approach, or you can just do click method directly here. So this is the one approach, locator value. Directly you can pass the locator value. Both are correct. So on another approach, so fill method if you are using, so you can give locator, fill, and value, what value you want to type. So, and then you can give fill here also. So if you want locator value and the value text you are typing,